Hey guys, welcome back to some more AFK Arena. Today we're over on the YouTube account and we are looking at the Thrilling Voyage. Now overall guys, we've had a ton of these kind of going on, and this is the new boss. You see the Puppeteer there. You see the Light Martyr, I believe is the name of the other one. Now within this game mode, you want to make sure that you're going through because the Judgment Decree is only 28 days long, as you can see right there. It's going to yield us a significant amount of baits, but also guys, the cards. Now you want to go through here, you want to make sure that you're cleaning all of this out. Now right here, we need 31 of these, which means we do not have to get all of the stars through here. Now looking at the build or the walkthrough, which is pretty easy in here. So a lot of players have been using the exact same build, which does contain the awakened version of Athalia. So if you have different teams, guys, drop them down below. They will work incredibly well. That way players can go in here and we can see all of the different formations that other players are utilizing. That way we know that we can build a couple different ones. Now this is over on, again, a couple different ones over on Discord. This one runs Amelia and then it runs Demia. And this battle actually went through this entire thing like we see every single time. There's always usually one formation that can run this entire thing, and it is the Rem Amelia combination, kind of what we seen last time. A lot of players were also running the Belinda combination, so running the awakened version of Belinda just because of the sheer damage that this hero puts out, guys, and running with Ivan and Alna. So again, kind of a variation that we've kind of seen before. But we have Ivan in here as a buffer. And then we do have Alna, of course, as support. We have Palmer in here as a buffer, which again, we've seen this quite a few times. Liberta, you could probably run in here again, kind of as that buffer. And then in here, I'm going to go with the seal just for the simple fact that I do have the seal and I do have the seal kind of built out. Again, there's a lot of formations that you can run in here. And you'll see, guys, it's pretty quick, especially to get through all of the basic ones. The first kind of build going through here. Now you do only get 200 attempts, but again, for a majority of players, even on my free to play account, guys, I go through here relatively easy. It's not super difficult to go through here and at least get all of the loot. Even if you complete the chest part of it a little bit later, again, it really doesn't make a huge difference at that point, as long as you are finishing it. And of course, Alna, a little bit more difficult to take down. Then we go to our second team right here. And Amelia with the regeneration, guys, that we get from Rem is insane. It's absolutely amazing to see that those two together. And I'm going to look over on this side and see if we do have some different team comps. I was looking over on Reddit this morning and I didn't see any different comps that we were kind of running in here. But I know every now and then they do show up. Because here is one running again, running kind of the same, which next one, let me finish this one. I'll show you. So 19-3 3 stars is actually running Joan with Albedo, and then it has Amelia and Rem in there with Solus. So with the awakened version of Solus in there. Again, another team running through this game mode that does work incredibly well. Let me see if I have more. And they have the absolute horrible cartoons that we're seeing. And then the Lost Star Voyage is up over there. Seems like 19 is the hard one. Even here, they're running Scarlet with Astrilda, Liberta. Looks like almost like Flora that they're running in there, which is weird. Neve. So it is Neve instead of Flora. Again, another formation that they're running is running Scarlet with Astrilda, Liberta, and then Neve with the awakened version of Solus. So a lot of them running that awakened version of Solus. And again, guys, if you have any additional comps, if you have any lineups in here, definitely put them in the comments down below. But overall, you can see how fast they put them in here, guys, how fast they're literally crushing it. And I think even if you don't have that awakened version of Athalia, it'll still work with a couple different heroes. Anyone who's going to allow Rem to live and do a ton of damage, guys, it's pretty quick to burn them down. And I know Alna Rem is what we ran for a majority of these. You could probably still run that Alna Rem combination. And of course, this one we don't have Rem, but the pets and Athalia should still be able to take it down. There we go, win the battle. So what are we, 7 stages in? And even with Demia, remember guys, when you have Demia built, Demia will not allow when she ults the rest of the heroes in here to die. We even have that crowd control right off the bat from Amelia, which is going to amplify the energy regeneration for the entire team. Meaning that Athalia, look how fast this energy is built up, guys. And then you combine in the twins to again to create a faster energy regeneration cycle. It's incredible. It's incredible with how fast that they come in here. Some of the other formations, let me see what else we have. I'm going to put in the Scarlet one. So I'm going to do the Scarlet and Estrilda in this formation. And then they have Liberta in there, which again, kind of a build. We have Liberta in our second team, though. You know what? We need a little bit of a buffer. Let me grab Liberta out of here. And again, they're running Liberta in this team as well. Vithiel would be a very good one, kind of pop in there as well. But I want to stay true to what they're running, because then they're running Solus and then they're running Nevi. So this is a formation, again, that a lot of players are running. And in here, they're actually running it with, I think it's the Owl. And this one, you know what? We have the Awakened version of Belinda. I can even drop Rain in here. We could put Rowan in here. And go that way. But again, the first team in here is going to crush it. They should have no problem going through this game mode again with the damage that Rem and Athalia puts out. Now, also remember with that SP effect, guys, is Athalia is buffing up Rem. Win with 2 hypos in the formation. I didn't even see that one, so we will have to change the variation a little bit on this one, which we could put Lucilla in there. Let's just drop 2 hypos and see how we do. I'm just wondering in the formation, changing it up just a little bit to see. I feel like the Athalia Rem is still going to kind of dominate. And of course, Matria puts in some of the buffs as well. There we go. Cannot engage in more than 1 battle. We did have swap some hypos in there. But even here, I mean, we can swap them back out. We could run them if we wanted to kind of run them together. But I don't feel that we really need to. And then we'll drop the twins in there. So there are some changes. There are some changes to the stipulations in there. I did not see the run the hypos. Guys, again, look how fast these targets are just burned down. The dodge back here with Leica. Athalia is going all out in the back, guys. The dodge effect in there was crazy. Of course, Naruko. That means Nadia's in here. Got the immunity right there in the back, just waiting to kill the target when the immunity drops. That used to be such a pivotal PvP piece. Boom, there's the crowd control. And then, of course, the energy just goes through the roof, guys. Wow. It's crazy, the dodge. That's literally what I'm watching here in the back. Stage 10, what do we got to get through? I think 15? 19. So go all the way through 19. That's a majority of this, guys. That is a majority of this being built out. Boom. Crowd control that drops. I think most of these we can just kind of skip through at this point. Because again, the battles are staying pretty stagnant. So even for time's sake. Let me see the boss battle, though. Of course, this is our brand new boss. Yeah, not doing a lot of damage. Even there, the twins literally just drops from 100 to 0. There we go. Took him out that easy, guys. Little sub stages. And again, we have three pretty strong formations, even if you swap them in different order. But you can see, guys, they're starting to get much stronger with the builds. And of course, we have a boss formation. Let's throw some maulers in here. Why not? And I don't know if Crescio will be the strongest one in there. I'm winning. All allied remaining average health is higher than 80. That might be a little bit of RNG in here to make sure that everyone's above that 80% mark. Let me see where we came in. I think average wise, we might have to swap out the twins. See, we might have to. Let me swap out the twins in this one. I'm wondering, dropping in healing wise, maybe like a Rowan. I think we put Rowan in that other formation. Let me drop Rowan in there. I'm just curious if that's going to work. Let me do this. Linda. Just for the simple fact, guys, of the healing aspect that we have. I know we're losing a little bit of the haste with the twins. But I think just the heal over time factor. Nope, even with the potions, that's worked not as well. But everyone's full. Which is interesting because it seemed like everyone was pretty well full at the end of that battle. Oh well, we'll have to try that one to get it done, but I think I need 3 stars in all of those. We might have to change that up a little bit to get through that battle, but let me drop the twins back in here. Again, we can play around with formations. We have 200 attempts in here to ensure that we do get those. We're 17, just need a defeat or a victory. 18, and is there only 19? I think there might be less stages in here, guys. Didn't expect to see you here, Cecilia and Ulard. Team number 4. I thought we had a team 4 in there. We can drop one back in. Three. Is that? I think that is it. We need 3 stars in 2 of those stages, 3 stars in 15. I think this is 19-3. And then earn. So we just need that last stage right here. On winning the battle. Right there. Average health is over 80. We'll have to get that one. And then, of course, that is going to be our final star right there. You do have to clear the whole thing. That's what I was kind of curious about, guys. If, in fact, we did have to clear this entire thing, which it looks like that we're going to. I wonder if we drop in this team. I'm just kind of wondering with the double healing, well, kind of with the triple healing. Because again, this is a ton of healing between these 3 guys. Not only that is the damage, we have Estrella in here as the boost. Yeah, and look at that. It is still 100% in there. Wow. Carla just melts. There we go. There's the target judgment decree. Boom, we get a couple more cards out of there, which is awesome. And then, of course, get all of our resources out of here as well, which gives us a couple more cards. That's it, guys. So it took, what, 30 or 23 attempts, but we cleaned that out in its entirety. Now, still trying to get Leica, guys. I think that gave us a couple more cards. One more summon. Could it be another copy? It is not. You know what? I'm going to use the singles. Wondering if we can get one more. Every time that I get cards, guys, I'm going to be using them. We are 2 copies away from having Leica built out in her entirety. Final card takes us to 0, but that is not a copy of Leica. All right, guys, so that'll do it for our Thrilling Voyage. The Grim Expanse. Definitely go in here, guys, pick up your loot. Let me know in the comments what you guys think, and as always, thank you guys for watching.